Greetings, Star Nation. So I wanted to share with you another video that I took while I was in Australia of another crystalline place, which I'm going to show you in just a moment. But I wanted to tell you about a dream that I had first, which makes it even more magical to me. So approximately 10 years before visiting this place, I had this dream. And it was about 10 years before I visited this place. But the dream was so real and so vivid. I woke up sort of like knowing that it was a place inside of my being. But anyway, so I had this dream that I'm walking through the woods and I'm walking along this sort of dirt road path, walking through the woods. And I see this little walkway that goes off to the right. And I look over in that direction and I see these crystals in a field. So in the dream, I go up into this field of crystals, and it was this big giant circle of crystals that somebody had created with all kinds of rose quartz and selenite. And it was a huge magical monument of crystals in a circle formation. And I was in awe in the dream and love, so much love in my body and in my being in the dream, and just being with the crystals in the dream. And I woke up feeling as though I had been to this place and feeling as though this place actually existed. And so this is way before I even knew about Kuala and the Divine University and the Sirius Library and the self-mastery teachings, way before I knew about these people and this thing that was happening. It may have been, if I could track when I had this dream, which I don't think I have any record of it, but it may be when they were actually building this place. So I'm just going to show you the video from that place. And so you can see the Crystalline Gateway, which is the first crystalline gateway of the Divine University. And if you don't know anything about the Divine University yet, you can Google it, thedivineuniversity.com. They are currently offering 12-week free universal healing programs. They are starting 3 times a year. So in 12-week increments, you can receive these healing programs absolutely free. And they also have a planetary mission of creating one of these crystalline gateways on every continent of the Earth. And so the Australia one, which you're going to see in a moment, is the first one. The second one was grounded and anchored in Mexico a few years ago. And the third one, just recently, it's 2023 now, within the last year or two, they anchored a third one in Brazil. They have plans on they've been in conversation with the people of Damanhur in Italy to put one there as of right now. So those are the plans to anchor these amazing universal gateways. They're called to anchor new teachings, new and open spiritual portals on the planet. And I'm so thrilled and humbled to be a part of that. And if you have any interest in being a part of that too, check out the Divine University, because they are seeking participants in this grand project of building these amazing stone crystal monuments for the spiritual current of the earth and humanity and all beings. So enjoy this little clip of my trip to the Australian Gateway. Peace out.
And this is the entrance to the gateway. There's 2 amethyst guardians here at the entryway. Where you go in the inner circle in there is for greater planetary work, and the outer circle here is for more personal work. So you have to take off your shoes and go inside when you go inside. And you connect to each of these pillars here. That's the pillar of love. I believe that one's wisdom. They each have a selenite crystal core and selenite logs all the way around. And supposedly there's about 30 tons of crystals buried underneath this land, as well as laying on top of it. The selenite logs are deteriorating, dissolving in the water, being out in the elements. and see what they look like after they've been out for some time. But they stand. Each one of these is selenite logs in their gateway. So I'm not going to take you around the whole thing because it would just be too long of a video, and it's pretty much the same looking. It's just different energy at each pillar. This one is my pillar. That one. Pillar of universal truth.